Hey guys, what is up? It is Friday. I just got home from school. I got this battle I did yesterday against my buddy Crazy Fish 771 or Callum or whatever you want to call him. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, let's go. I'm on the other side and we'll take a second look at the team compositions. So, this team is based around getting a sweep with either uh Kling Klang or Sigalith. This is my first time trying Sigalith. Sigalith, whatever. Sigalith, yeah, that's what it's called. And it's the cosmic power set. I've seen it used so many times, and I've been beaten by it so many times that I just had to try it. Other than that, it's stuff I'm pretty used to using. I've used Magneton before, and I really like it. Of course, I got my Custap Lead Crustal. Inte is something I really like to use in RU. I've used Kling Klang before in RU. I've used Uxie before in RU. So let's take a look at his. He has a very bulky looking team. Um, a very bulky looking team. Spiritomb, Uxie, Amoonguss, this Aggron, all fairly bulky in their own right. And but then he has two glass cannons in the forms of Zangoose and Manectric. So, and I know those are some hard hitters. They're heavy hitters. They're fast hitters. So those are two offensive threats I'm going to have to look out for, and I'm going to have to find a way to break down his defensive core. So I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks first, and he spores me. I stay in even though I have something especially for that in the form of Entei with Sleep Talk. With my Magneton, I'm actually going to use a sub first because some variants of Aggron don't run EQ, and I was curious if he did. And then I'm going to just go into my Sigalith. He's going to go for another Earthquake, not to overpredict or anything. I'm going to go for the Psycho Shift because I really want the burn on this or whatever wants to come in. And Uxie comes in. I guess that's okay because I'm going to be able to get the burn off, get some residual damage. That'll help a lot in taking this thing down. I'm going to bring back in my Crustal. I was trying to wake up or something, and he's just going to U-turn out into his Zangoose. And close combat, man. It does a lot. Nothing much to say about that. And I'm going to be 2-hit KO'd, and I don't have anything that really wants to switch in. Sigalith maybe, but I don't know. But I don't have much I can do to him in return, without having a few cosmic powers up. And this Facade, Uxie, a very bulky Pokemon, took 80% from it. Zangoose is just a huge threat. 23% to Eviolite Magneton with a Reflect Up. So Zangoose is just very, very, very insanely powerful. And he switches into Manectric and okay. For the Lightning Rod, of course, but I just bring in Uxie for Death Fodder. Here I make a bit of a bad play. I go straight for the extreme speed. I knew he was bringing in Spiritomb, but I don't know. I don't know. And so my Magneton's going to come in. And this is Calm Mind Spiritomb. And I don't like that. I don't like Calm Mind Spiritomb. Unless it's on my team. If it's on my team, then I love it. But this, I don't like this. I'm just going to try to Charge Beam and set up. And I do get the +1, but it's not going to really do much. Because I think, yeah, I'm going to be able to get off one T-Bolt. Do nothing. Well, at 35%, I guess that's an okay amount. And my Magneton goes down. And here I'm at a pretty bad disadvantage. And I'll just bring in Entei. And something's going to die. Something is going to die when Entei comes in. And it's going to be that Spiritomb. Uxie, I'm like, whatever. I'm an Adamant Max Attack Choice Band Entei. This Uxie's going to die, but it doesn't. And it Thunder Waves me. And that really... Well, it does die off to burn, so I guess that's kind of okay. But not, and it's not really okay. It's actually really bad. Because I don't want my Entei paralyzed. And he went for quick attack. I don't know why. I was paralyzed. He could have done something. I don't know. You know, he could have used facade. Oh, he was expecting an extreme speed, but he's told me he was expecting an extreme speed. But if he was, I don't know why he did that. Because I still would have out prioritized him. So the best play probably would have been to go into Aggron, like he does now, when that thing dies. But I'm finally going to be able to get a burn off on this Aggron. And I can totally set up all over the Aggron. And you know, that's doing 14%, a super effective hit. Because he's burned, I got the defense boosts. And I'm going to boost again on his switch. I think I roost this next turn. Yeah, and I outspeed him for some reason. I couldn't figure that out. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's modest specs. I don't know. But Mungus is going to come in. And I'm going to try to set up on it. And he has Clear Smog. Yeah. So all that work is just gone, wasted. And that sucks. I'm going to Psycho Shift. Going to be able to get off a burn. You know, residual damage is always nice. And just roost. This part is pretty stally. I'm just trying to find a way to set up. And I've realized at this point that Sigilyph can set up all over Aggron, while Kling Klang can set up all over Amoonguss if it doesn't have HP Fire, which is something that I'm going to have to scout for later. Because right now, I was kind of thinking Giga, Clear Smog, Spore, HP Fire. But I think he's already revealed. I don't think he's revealed Synthesis yet, but he does have Synthesis, which means that he doesn't have the HP Fire. And so that's pretty good. And here I was like, you know what? It's still stab. It's still super effective. Should take it out from here, but no, it's just not quite enough. And this is where he reveals Synthesis, so I know his entire move slot. I knew he wouldn't go for like Spore or anything. That would be an impossible prediction to make on the Switch. I'm just going to use sub. And I think I just, yeah, shift gear here. And the good thing about this, the reason I can set up all over this is because Clear Smog is a poison type move. It doesn't affect me. And so it's pretty much over at this point. So I'm just going to set up one more shift gear. And I'm going to kill this Aggron this turn. So yeah, we'll just let that happen. And I honestly, Aggron is just so bulky physically, I was honestly not sure if that would kill it or not. And I'm going to miss a gear grind, and that's okay, I guess. Because Giga Drain's not even going to break my sub. I'm just going to shift gear again. I didn't mean to, but I just kind of misclicked. And it's whatever. I mean, yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to sub again, because YOLO. And finish this up with one gear grind? Yeah, one. That is a lot. Okay, so that was a pretty long battle, and this is my first team. Well, it's still kind of hyper offense, but it's not quite as hyper offense, if you know what I mean. But he had a very stally team, and so that was kind of hard to break through. But it was pretty close, and it was a good match and all that stuff, and yeah. And guys, expect a live or something from me soon. It's been a long time since I've done a live. I've been trying to make a really good team that I want to do a live with, and I just can't really find it, and I accidentally pulled up Origin. You guys didn't see that. So, I mean, I guess we're done here, and I might record the live maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know when. But anyway, goodbye, guys.